Hi friends, I am Carrie with the Cason team of Swift Creek Realty. I think we talked about last week that we would maybe get together and introduce you to some people and try to help you with some different things. Today, since tax season is approaching us very soon, I thought that it was quite fitting to talk to an accountant. So I want to introduce you today to Joy Lizotte of Align CPA. And Joy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business?
So I have a CPA firm here in Lake City, and we help small businesses that want to grow, specifically service-based businesses, and we can help them with their outsourced accounting, tax prep, and also business coaching and planning.
I think that's great, and I love the way you mentioned the business coaching and planning, because I think that's something that so few people do, but it's very important for all of our businesses. Okay, so speaking of business growth, obviously we work with a lot of people also who want to grow their businesses. So what if we have a client who, say, been renting an office for a while, but maybe they want to purchase something? What does that look like for them? What advice can you give?
I think that's always a great idea, because not only, will it help you in your business having a more permanent location, but also in accumulating wealth, because typically real estate appreciates over time. So that's going to help you out. What I would advise is, in the beginning, you probably need to meet with your attorney and with your CPA and decide how you should title the real estate, because that's always important, and it can be expensive to undo that if you do it the wrong way. And one of the great things about owning real estate is you get to then deduct things that go along with that. So mortgage interest, insurance, you get depreciation on that property. So over the long run, it turns out to be a very good investment.
Very good. That's why I love real estate also, and encourage everyone to invest in it. So love hearing that point of view from someone who sees the other end financially.
Yeah, and it's also a great way to, if you're wanting to invest in real estate, even if it's not just for your business, when you sell real estate typically, and this is all general advice, I do want to say, speak to your CPA, but when you sell real estate that you've held for a long time, you get what's called capital gains rates. Those tax rates are less, and usually less, than your ordinary rate that you're paying on your everyday income. So it's a good way to cut down on taxes and build wealth.
So Joy, I know that you primarily work with business owners, but most of the people we work with that are business owners also own their own home. Mm-hmm. So how could you potentially help them, or what could you give advice on that would maybe be things that they could write off?
Okay, so typically for those that itemize their deductions, they can write off their home mortgage interest, they can write off their real estate taxes, and in some situations they can write off the mortgage insurance premium. That's much different than your home insurance premium, but there's certain limitations on that.
Okay, so as a homeowner, you also have many advantages in taxes, is what you're telling us.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one of the big things that a lot of people don't realize is, if you own your home for more than 2 years and you have lived there for more than 2 years and you go to sell it, it's tax-free up to a certain point. And so it's a great way to build wealth if you can, sell your home every 2 years and always upgrade to a nicer, newer home.
That's one thing that people ask us a lot, is what is that threshold? How long do we have to be in our house to not pay taxes and things?
Yeah.
So that's very good advice.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, there were some changes, there was a brand new tax law that came into effect for 2018. So, that you do have to take that into consideration. They talked about extending that timeline, but they didn't do it. So you can, as long as you own it and live there for 2 years, generally, then it would be tax-free.
Okay, that's very good news. My last question for you, I think, as we work with business owners, is a 1031 tax exchange. A lot of people don't know what that is. Can you just give us a brief rundown of how that could help our business owners or investors?
Yeah, so typically it's really great for investors or someone who owns real estate, but they would really like to have a different piece of real estate. And so instead of selling the first property and paying tax on that and then reinvesting into the second, you can do what's called a 1031 exchange. exchange, where you are exchanging like-kind property. So there are very, very specific rules that go with that. One of the main things that people don't realize is if you're interested in doing that, you have to work with a 1031 intermediary, and that has to be done up front. You can't undo this transaction and do it on the back end. So I would say let your realtor know that's what you're interested in, and she can help you and make sure that it all pans out in the way that you want it to do.
Very good information. Thank you so much for your time today, Joy, and your expertise in taxes. I'm sure people are looking forward to that upcoming April 15 date.
We are too.
Busy time. But if you guys have any further questions, that's what we're here for. We just want to help you through this process. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or investment property, we have people that specialize in each of these things and would love to help you. So Case and team at Swift Creek Realty, give us a call.